dental hygienist and have been since 1972. A dental hygienist is a trained person. When I was in training, I went out to UBC and did my training there, and we basically clean people's teeth, advise them on how to take care of their teeth and make suggestions, and we do a lot of sort of groundwork for the dentist and suggestions and options and things that they might want to think about doing to improve things. What I've seen on Galiano, if someone loses a tooth, then they just don't have a tooth anymore. Because to replace a tooth, it would involve an implant and a crown, which is thousands of dollars, or they would get bridge work, and that'd probably be $2,000, and it's just not going to happen unless they've got the money or they have a plan. So if people lose a tooth on the island, that's pretty much what happens. They lose a tooth. It's gone.
I have one missing tooth right here, and the denture doesn't bother me at all, if that's what you're concerned about, and I don't mind wandering around without my tooth, but most people find it offensive, so I wear my tooth and enjoy it.
I will agree with Pete, actually, that when I look at a person with missing teeth, I find it a reflection on how they take care of themselves altogether. Whether it's if your teeth look good, even if they're not perfect, but you look like you take care of your teeth, to me that means that you take care of the rest of your body, you take care of everything in your life. Missing teeth means you're missing something in your life, I guess.
My name's Mel Gosney. I'm a level 1 certified coach. Once a year they get checked by the veterinarian to float the teeth or rasp them. And what happens is with the chewing motion from side to side, they develop sharp points. And actually he just got his teeth done and he had very big sharp points on his side, which made his lips and his jaw ulcerate. With the older horses, sometimes they get really rotten teeth and they may need to get them pulled. And we have 2 horses here that have completely no teeth, so we have to make special food for them that's kind of mushed up. They have sets of teeth in the front, and then they have a space, and then they have teeth up here for chewing. So this is for, the front teeth are for grabbing the grass or hay, and then they chew up here. The molars are here. He has 2 teeth missing in the front, and he's older and one of his bottom teeth fell out. So again, it could be just old age. He's got a pretty bad mouth, my vet said. You know, unfortunately he's not been blessed with good teeth.
I've noticed that my teeth do get stronger as you get older. Not as many cavities. That type of thing, right?
Yeah.
They wear better.
Yep.
Or so it appears anyways. I don't know.
Yep.
Don't have to brush as often.
You do. You should brush more often, but not too often.
I brush as often as I can.
Hello, everybody. How are you all? Would you like to learn how to have strong, healthy teeth?
My name is Anna, and I have lost 7 teeth in total. I brush my molars going in circles, and then in the front teeth I go up and down.
My father was a dentist, actually, back in the old days. So ever since then, I always took really good care of my teeth. And I was riding a bicycle on Gabriola Island, and a twig got caught in my front spoke, and I went head over heels, knocked myself unconscious, and I didn't have a helmet on, and these 3 teeth came through my lip, cut my lip, and I literally lost these 3 front teeth. My husband, who was really fortunately on site very quickly, waiting for the ambulance, grabbed the teeth, put them in a paper hanky, gave them to the ambulance crew that was there to help me, put them in saline solution. And when I got into the emergency department in Nanaimo, which is actually a ferry ride away from Gabriola to Nanaimo, the dentist on staff there reinstalled the teeth. And to this day, they are still here. That's 3 years ago now.
People have different attitudes. Some people will have a front tooth pulled out and they couldn't care less. That seems to happen more over here than in the city. Or some people will fight. They'll do anything to keep that tooth in there.
It's nice to go out with your teeth because, for one thing, you're supposed to take them out at night, as you know, I guess. And it's more comfortable walking around without without your false one in there. It's more comfortable because you don't have that annoying thing in there that moves every once in a while. And if you're eating food, it gets stuck in the food and might slip out, which is always an embarrassing thing.
But
anyway.
on the other hand, if you don't wear it, then your teeth are going to slowly push their way and narrow the gap. And then maybe you'll never be able to get that tooth back in. That's another
Well, maybe they'll
possibility.
close the gap and completely close it, then you won't need it.
Well, then
Then
all
it
your
changes
teeth
shape
will
of your
get
mouth, I know.
looser.
The only reason you have arches in your mouth and the jaw is because you've got teeth in them. So when the teeth are gone, the bone just starts to slowly over time fade away, and there's nothing for a denture to hang on to. I remember one story way back in the beginning, a young girl about 18 who needed filling work done, and she was bound and determined to have all her teeth pulled out. And we tried and tried and tried to talk her out of it, but she got them all out. It was awful. It was sad.
What happens when you lose your tooth? Do you know what happens?
Well, I normally put them under my pillow, and then the tooth fairy comes and gives us $2. But sometimes people also have a tooth collection.
They're lost?
Well, usually they get thrown in the garbage, but sometimes you can make earrings. George has a missing tooth right in the front. Right, George? Can you see the missing tooth? It has not affected his life at all. I still love him.